you're seeing this video, that means I've been murdered. And I think I know who did it. Oh, I got a joke, you got a joke, we got a joke today. Joke, 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 joke. Okay. Good morning. My name is Steve, and this is an episode of Come Ride With Me. If you want to see how terrible a kid is, all you have to do is play Candyland with them. It always starts off so innocently, but to think about it, it really doesn't. First, it's, Dad, can you play Candyland with me? No, I don't want to play. Play Candyland, come on, one game, play Candyland. Okay, I'll play Candyland. And it begins right away. I'll be like, all right, I'll be green. No, I'm red, you're blue. No, but I want to be green. You're blue, but let me just be green. You're blue. All right, I'll be blue. And then I'll go first. No, I go first. Which is really pointless because who really wins at Candyland by going first? I don't know. There's maybe the probability of winning by going first is actually true, but it doesn't matter. Nobody ever wins that game. You know, and it starts off so nice. You know, there's counting, there's colors. One blue, double green, orange. You're going down the turns, you're going around the turns, and then somebody gets one of those special Candyland cards, like Mrs. Nutter Butter or whatever. And that's the point, depending on who gets it, where the game turns. As a parent, if you get it, the kid, it's like the first time the kid has realized that life sucks. And it just crumbles apart. Internally they die. You see it. You see them die inside a little bit and be like, I'm never gonna win this game. I've wasted my time. I've wasted my life. That's usually when I start laughing. No, the funny thing is, if it's the other way around and they get one of those special cards, then they think they have just killed it and that you are terrible at Candyland, and they let out a little maniacal laugh. and it's really, really bitter. But it's Candyland is good to teach some big lessons, like life will disappoint you. Sometimes you go to Lollipop Land, and if you're beginning the game, if you're early on, Lollipop Land sounds great. But once you get through life a little bit more and you go back to Lollipop Land, life sucks. And you're starting over. There's those squares with black dots in them. What do we call them? I don't even, what are they even called? I don't know. The way that I explain that to the kids is sometimes you get stuck in a dead-end job, or you get stuck in a terrible relationship, and instead of being able to move on, you just live in it for a long time. And that's what life is. And then you just, I don't know. You get to a point where it's back and forth, and if you are far enough ahead and you get past all the little specialty places and you're on that final stretch, you feel good about yourself until you run out of cards and you have to reshuffle the deck, and you just know that the game has started over and it's just not going to go well. That's usually in the point of the game when one of you gets Lollipop Land again, and you get, or Candy Cane Adventures, and you get sucked back down. If it's you, you curse yourself for starting the game or ever even jumping into it because you hate Candyland. And if it's the kids, that's when they want to start throwing the board, and you get to really see the evil. So we were playing recently, and that happened, and my son was like, nope, I'm done playing. And at that point you're like, no, you're not done playing, we're finishing this game. We're all stuck in this together, so it's time for you to just keep going and finish this game. Yeah, and that's usually when you see some real evil things come up, and they say stuff like, this is why mom calls you her black hole. No, damn it, if I had a better name for that. Damn it. Sorry for the swears again. And that's how I ended up crying myself asleep while eating M&Ms. Black hole. All right, let me brainstorm some ideas. The black dot of death. The color suck. Ooh, the color suck. Color stuck. That's why mom calls you the black hole of death. So yeah, the end would be that's why mom calls you the black. That's why mom calls you a black. No, what is it? Black dot of death. That's why mom calls you the black dot of death. He walks away. And that's how I ended up crying myself to sleep while eating M&Ms. I don't know. Oh. Anybody want to play Candyland this weekend? And don't get me started on Chutes and Ladders. I'm not even going there. See? I wish... It's hard to not... I have to laugh because... If I'm not laughing, I'm crying. No. I have to laugh because if there was somebody here, all I would be doing is trying to get laughs and figuring out funnier things to say. But there's nobody here, so I have to be my own sounding board. Let me analyze this for the next 2 minutes of this drive. It's sunny out. People, it's starting to turn warm here in Wisconsin. So, that's awesome. Yeah. It's awesome. 5th annual Weird Fest coming this weekend. I'll be there. Maybe. Join me if you want. Join me if you can. Join me in spirit. Yes. Alright, so that was Tuesday stand-up special. I'm working on my delivery. I'm working on my flow. I'm just working on my